Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at where our commodities ended yesterday. December corn, $4.87 even money, down 1 1/4. November beans, $12.60 even money, down 4 1/4. December bean meal, $372.90, down 170 by the ton. December Kansas City hard red winter wheat, $682 even money. Neighbor, it was down 4. As we move toward December number 2 cotton, $87.20 up 24. December live cattle, $185.35 down 132.50. November feeder cattle, $249.65 down 122.50. December lean hogs, $72.47 down $1 and a dime. Your November West Texas Intermediate crude, down 39 at 85.99. Neighbor, there's your commodities. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We had the sale in Mason. How did it go?
You bet, Larry. We had just a hair over 500 head of cattle today. I thought overall the market opened this week with a pretty well overall strong tone on the good demand on pretty well most of the classes. I thought the stocker steers and heifers sold steady. Had a group of 3 steers weighed 418 today, brought 315 a pound, a little over 1,300, right at $17 on those. I thought the bigger feeder steers and heifers, they pretty well sold $3 to $5, maybe lower. I thought overall the heifers, they sold steady from last week. Packer cows and bulls, both I thought pretty well sold fully steady. Pairs and bred cows sold steady on limited tests. So overall, still a very, very strong market. We really haven't seen the drop in typical October market with the health problems that we normally see. I think it's due to the sheer numbers, Larry, as a whole.
Right. What do we see come Thursday?
You bet. We got several things going on. We got first starting at 10 o'clock on Thursday. We'll have our first round of bull sales that we have in the fall of the year. We got a great set of bulls coming in. Got the group of really, really good Hereford bulls that'll be off the Hidden Oaks Ranch over at Hamilton, Texas. I got those kind of our feature consignment of 20-something odd Hereford bulls. We'll have total around 42 really, really good Hereford bulls, about 28 Charolais bulls, a real good string of Sim Angus bulls, some straight Angus, Red Angus, Brangus, and some Limplex bulls, and I believe 2 Brem bulls that'll be there. So we got close to 113 bulls that'll all be tested, ready to go to work for you, Larry. It'll be a good time to start. Then after the bull sale part, we'll go on our regular sale. I got about 90-something Angus cows that are going to be in there, pretty well solid amount, maybe some a little older. And then they also are shipping in close to about 80-something head of really good weaned Angus calves, both steers and heifers that have been weaned close to 30, 35 days, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet, Larry. Hey, on all the bulls and everything, if they see some information, pictures and all that, they go to our website at jordan@cattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate that. See you later.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat moves from yesterday. USDA's National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, 184 higher on Monday at 95.06. Bellies led the way with a $13.39 increase to 131.41. Estimated hog slaughter, 486,000 head. As we look toward the beef side of the meat equation, wholesale box prices show choice increasing $1.41 to $303.42. The select up $1.72 to $277.50. Monday afternoon slaughter, 125,000 head. That matches last week. We had no cash cattle trade. Looks like if we did last week, it was 182 in the south, 184 in the north. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about George Weichel and the good folks at Wholesale Steel, San Antonio Steel. Heavy-duty lifetime warranty on their cattle panel. The standard duty panel also. Heavy-duty and standard duty pasture gates. They're a new Preferred dealer, and they'll beat anybody's prices on the Preferred products. They've got Stay Tight 50 and Stay Tough fencing both. Cattle working pens. They've got 2 Texas locations. They've got the San Antonio store. Call 210-624-2000 or the Hearn Bryan College Station store, 979-280-6100. Now remember, that Hearn location is off Highway 6 and the San Antonio location is there off Texas 16. They're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Fridays and Saturdays 8 to 4. You can find them on the web at wholesalesteelsa.com. Of course, that's the San Antonio store, or wholesalesteelbcs.com. And that's the Bryan College Station Hearn store. Oh, and by the way, tell George Weichel that Larry Marble sent you. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, getting ready for the sheep and goat sale. Sean, what's the Tuesday sale looking like Monday night?
I sure think we'll get somewhere around that 3,000 there. We've got a couple bigger bunches of stuff that came in, so numbers are adding up. So that's kind of what we're anticipating tomorrow. I'm gonna still think somewhere around that 800 to 1,000 is kind of what we're looking at. It was kind of slow. I don't know of a whole lot coming in, but it is that time of year, so sure we'll get somewhere in that 800 to 1,000 in Fredericksburg on cattle. 997-4394. Also, Larry, don't forget about the spotted billies and the spotted nannies that'll be there next week.
All right, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We are on the line with Benny Cox from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. We're looking for a sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like?
Yeah, at 3 o'clock, I got a card and went out and walked the yards. We had 3,000 at that point. So it looks like it's going to be one of those, 5,000 plus again. Last week it was like 52.98 or something like that. So we're gonna fall into that same category, I'm guessing. Of course, you never know. That a lot of times we can catch a whole lot at night, or they shut off. So it's hard to guess. But quite a few goats again. But the mix might have been, I guess there's probably more goats than there were sheep when I look. Most of them are, there's surely some kids, lots of billy kids. I saw a little handful of Spanish nanny kids. They'll actually bring more by the pound than even their mutton mates at times, if those guys get the button heads.
Right.
But, yeah.
Do you know of anything for the cattle come Thursday?
No, and we've advertised a special cow sale. Of course, it's pretty hard around here, and most people have kind of gotten shed of that stuff. But I don't know of any particularly coming. I think it's probably going to be shy of what it was last week. We got up there a little tick over 900.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Okay, they can call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371. Or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye. I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5-foot American-made 133 T-Post went down there at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir. Sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Henry Pickett. Henry, how's the sale going to go on Tuesday?
Oh, it's going to be a little slow this week. Right now we've got about 300 total cattle with 75 cows. Expecting 500 to 600 total tomorrow with about 100 cows. We've had a lot of good moisture all around in the area, and it'll be a good thing in the long run.
Right. The quality of the cattle that you've got, pretty good?
Pretty good. We've got several little smaller deals of consignments that are weaned, but they're all good quality cattle. And also, we're going to have our very first sheep and goat sale starting October 21st. That's a Saturday.
All right. And y'all will begin receiving sheep and goats on Friday, I guess?
Friday, Saturday, and the day of the sale.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Here at the sale barn, we'll be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton. They sell on Tuesday. It's Monday evening. What's it looking like?
We've got 3 1/4 in now. 80 cows. Probably going to palpate about 30 or 35 of those in the morning. Quality of calves is good. A couple of pairs on the yard. I do have some little Bremer kind of mini bulls if anybody needs any of those. We got a little handful of those. And by sale time, I imagine be close to 400, probably about 90 to 100 cows.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim Wheeler.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it. Thank you for calling us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're here with Tracy Phillips of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. Tell us about the ranch at Maynard Creek.
I would love to share. This 277-acre ag-exempt ranch offers live water, which is still flowing in this drought, plentiful wildlife, and picturesque views, and is located only 17 miles west of Junction.
How about water and electricity?
It does have electricity already brought into the property, as well as a well that has already been drilled with a 250-gallon storage tank.
What about wildlife?
There's an abundance of wildlife on this property, including axis, trophy-sized whitetail, aoudad, black buck, dove, turkey, just about everything you can imagine for the area.
Well, it sounds like a western hill country property that's perfect for hunters, natural enthusiasts, or someone just wanting to build their home in rural Texas. How can people get in touch with you, Tracy?
Well, that's pretty easy. They can call me directly at 512-393-9996, and I will definitely return your call within 24 hours, or they can visit our website at homesteadandranch.com.
Tracy, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, and you have a great day.
We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the sale go this week?
909 head of cattle, a good run of cattle. As far as the cow run, had 125. Might have added a little bit of money back to them cows we saw us lose there last week. Those lower yielding Shelly cows, anywhere from 45 cents up to 61. Higher yielding cows, you sell them anywhere from 93, 92, all the way up to $1.08 this week. A lot of those good cows bringing over $1 again. Bulls $1.01 to $1.21. Pairs $1,200 to $15.75, and the bred cows from $11.10 to $14.20. Jeff and Yearling deal thought the market was still really outstanding on most all these cattle. Little light calves, they're kind of taking a hit. Just a lot of them around, need some rain, but sure thought these cattle sold well on the number one in a great October market. Any of these 2 to 4 weight kind of steers, anywhere from 225 all the way up to 288. 2 to 4 weight heifer, you'd sell them from 190 all the way up to 245. Getting into some of those heavier cattle, they could have been pretty well close to steady steers and heifers alike. So really pleased with the sale. Special stocker feeder sale. Want to thank our judges, Richard Santos of Jones Cattle Company and Vince Gillum of the Gillum Ranch. First place pen of steers brought in. Those cattle were brought in by Mr. Ron Wetz. There'd be 8 head of those good black molly-faced steer, weigh 674 off the cow, bring 234. That's $1,578. Your first place pen of heifers, they'd be brought in by G5 Cattle, Freddie Graff. 8 head of those black heifers weigh 612 at 211, $1,291. Your second place steers brought in by E&S Farms. That'd be Mike Sotoff. 5 head of those black steers weigh 654 at 223, $1,458. And your second place heifers brought in by the Lagos Ranch. 5 head of those black heifers weigh 502 at 218, $1,094. So still sure a good market. These cattle are dollaring out well, and Larry, we just need some rain, make it better. In the meantime, if we can help you next week, reach us 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Neighbor, here's a real quick reminder about the live and online special fall auction from Lutz Auction Service coming up off Highway 90 in D'Hanis, Saturday at 9 a.m. That's October the 21st. There'll be ATVs like a Kubota RTV 1100 cab with air, a John Deere 9860 combine. How about a Case 450C dozer? How about portions of the Verstoff estate sale, which has got a John Deere 4700 sprayer? We'll be telling you much more about that Saturday, 9 a.m., October the 21st, 2023 sale from Lutz Auction Service. Go to salesbybud.com or check them out online, lutzauctionservice.com. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of the Texas Department of Agriculture. Yellow corn, 522 to 582, down 5. Milo, 527 to 532, down a nickel. And hard red winter wheat, 588 3/4, down 16 3/4. East Texas And South Texas cotton, 1,173 bales, low side 81.71, high side 84.96, average 83.33. That's it for grains and cotton, and that's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble, you're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day.